we've talked about some hog dogs. Let's talk about a rodeo hand from down your way. Ernie, is it Ernie? I know him as Ern Bob,
Good
but
old
that's his
Ern
Facebook
Bobski.
handle. Ernie Courson.
Ernie Courson Jr.
Hey, that man, as of right now, he's a qualifier for the NFR. I know we're only 2 months in. We're only 8 weeks into the season. He's number 2 in the Extreme Bulls behind another hog bayer named Nick Casmore from Central Florida. He's number 1. Ern Bob's number 2. Ern Bob's like 14 in the PRCA standings right now. And apparently, you and him are very tight.
He's in San
Brother, man.
Antonio tonight too in the semifinals. So
He might have already won it.
at
We're
4
sitting here
o'clock tonight, he
talking.
might jump in that 14 to way up in that 4 or 5 range after tonight.
Yeah, if he wins tonight, he'll be in the top 5.
Tell us about y'all's relationship, Alex. How you know him, man? I know he wears your name on him on his gear proudly.
Yeah, man, it's a blessing. Ernie's my brother. You know, he's not my friend or anything like that. I love him. He loves me. We love each other's family. You know, that's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Nothing, man. Me and Ernie met one day at the rodeo in Bergeron, in the Bergeron Rodeo in Davie, and I seen him riding a bull, and I'm like sneaky. You know what I mean? Like I'll sneak into places. Like I tell my kids or my oldest daughter, I tell her when you're gonna cross a line that you can't cross, just look forward and pretend like you belong there. You know what I mean?
I
So
love I
so
love
I
this.
did that. I just walked. I walked
Man.
into the thing. Yeah, it is what it is, man. That I don't know. I don't know. It just is what it is. And I walked in, and I seen him walk in front of me, and I said, hey man, what's your name? And he said, oh, my name's Ern Bob. I said, man, I like what you did out there. I want to sponsor you. And man, the minute I told him that, he was just he never said no to nothing. Like everything was yes. And
Yeah.
he put my daughter. He put my daughter singing in the national anthem and all the rodeos and stuff. So that
And
was
she done
cool.
a great job, by the way.
Thank you, my
Great
brother.
That's
job.
Thank you, my
awesome,
brother.
man.
You raised a talented young lady.
Thank you, my
And
brother.
and you need to do a DNA test because she's too pretty to be yours.
No, man, I'm telling you, man. I think it's the milkman's.
Y'all need to go together then, Jake. Man,
Hey, I know I've been there. You
there's
know,
nothing in this world that gets me goosebump. I'm talking slap full, both arms, legs, hair on the neck, the national anthem at a rodeo. Man, that is what
Special,
gets my blood pumping right there.
special, man. It's special. Actually, probably like 2 weeks ago, she sung it at the Homestead Rodeo,
Yes,
and
sir.
I bumped into JB like in the back in the VIP, and shit, I was starstruck. You know, it is what it is, but I just keep my composure, and I just walked up to him and I was like, "Hey, man, you mind taking a picture with my daughter? She's gonna sing the national anthem." And I don't personally know JB like that. I only met him that one time, but shit, he looked angry. Like he looks like a mean dude. I don't know him like that. But man, he was super nice, man. He was nothing but a gentleman. You know what I
Man,
mean?
he's the coolest, man. He's one of the few old school, just he's from the old school, man. He's bad to
Yeah,
the bone, and like he's super approachable. I think that's what makes him the superstar he is to rodeo. Really.
yeah. And to be honest with you, after I seen him, like right after my daughter took a picture with him, I started thinking, and I was like, damn, I got to do a shirt with him. Like I got to, and that's when I made that JB Hoggin,
Yeah.
and I put it up and tagged him on it, and he wrote me. He's like, hey man, I wouldn't do that if I were you. I was fucking scared. I was like, oh fuck, I don't piss this man off. And I explained to him. I said, man, look, I don't do it out of disrespect. I do it, because I enjoy you. You have a talent that I enjoy. And then he wrote me back and he was like, you know what, man, go ahead and do it. And from there on, I've dropped JB Hoggin. I dropped Rodeo Legends, another shirt with him. And man, he gave me permission to do it. So I'm doing it.
and
That's
that's the
awesome,
proper
bro.
name. I'm gonna try to be short on this, but like all the guys we've mentioned, even myself, all of us, like we're good at what we do. JB Mooney is probably the best ever at what he
Oh, he's
did.
he's a
He's
fucking beast.
arguably the best ever, no doubt. I don't care what poll you're on, top 2 or 3, and he's friends with Alex. That's cool.
No,
Nah,
you can argue.
he's cool.
You can argue the dude number one all day long, man. I mean, for sure. I mean, he's in that argument. Absolutely.
He's a beast, man. When he's riding, like I was watching him ride, like live, like 2 feet away from him because I was in the shoots. Man, he focuses hardcore, man. Like that's just serious.
Man, that's it, man. It's something that it takes will. I mean, it's physically impossible for a dude that weighs 160 pounds to ride these 1,500-pound bulls.
Oh yeah.
It's the
Oh yeah.
will to win. And I mean, that dude, if somebody was born with the will to win, it was that grizzly bear right there.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
in our podcast, if we're going to talk about like, the stuff we're into, like I can't let this go because I feel like JBird don't think he ranks as high as I think he ranks. Like that dude didn't win as many world titles as he had because of his gameness. Now that was he had his own faults. Look, a bug just landed on me. That's what happens when you do this outside. But anyway, like this dude was his own worst enemy. He drew back when they used to, he's the reason that riders can't pick their own bulls anymore because he picked the rankest one in the pen every time. He knew he was gonna win or get bucked off. And when he rode, he was win. By the end of the year, he was so broke up he had a big lead and he'd lose it in the finals because he couldn't ride or something like that, you
He
know.
slayed the baddest dragon to ever live, finally, though, Jake. That's the thing. He picked him all those times. He slayed that dragon, man. Like,
If that dude could have a nickname or a tattoo, his whole back should be a dragon with a sword in its heart because that's all he ever did was slay dragons.
Don't tell me those ideas, man. Then I start going crazy and designing that shit. But by the
Hey,
time tomorrow
whatever
comes
the
out,
inspiration is, look here. Don't give us no credit. Just hang out with us because we're full of inspiration.
oh
in
hell yeah,
early
man.
Texas, I had the music going just right, the Chicago Bulls intro music, giving him his intro, and I heard him with the, he is the Bushwhacker Slayer. And man, when I said that, I don't know if all those thousands of people thought it was as cool as I did, but it felt it. Or it might have just been that JB walked right through the gate at that moment.
Yeah, man. He's a legend, man. He's a
Yeah,
legend, 100%,
he's
man.
bad, man. He's the baddest dude in the game, absolutely, for the last bunch of years.
He's the
And
Michael
probably
Jordan of
all
bull
time.
riding.
Yeah.
I feel that way. You know, we can sit here and talk about it all night, but I feel that way.
Jake,
I'm
tell
all
him who
for
your
it.
rodeo crush is, Jake.
He is well,
No,
he's my old rodeo crush. You know who my new rodeo
he
crush
got him a
is,
new rodeo crush.
and it burns JBird up.
He
Who's
likes them
that?
young folks. Jake is a fan, just like everybody else in the land of the rock star. Rocker Steiner, Jake. Tell him about how much you love Rocker Jake.
Oh man, I don't know about that, but I do like to see him kick the hair off a horse.
He can
Yeah, man.
do it, man.
Let me tell you, good guy, man. He's a good young man. I approached him on social media also. Just a normal DM, man. A lot of people ask me like, how do you get a hold of people? And I just DM them, man, like a normal human being. You know, they breathe the same air that I breathe and all that. I DM'd him. I said, man, I got a design I want to drop. And he said, let me see it. And I sent it to him. He was like, go ahead, man, drop it. And it worked. You know, it's pretty crazy. I have him, and then I drew him like with no face, and then it says fuck. Oh, I can say a bad word here.
Man, you say whatever you want.
All right.
It's
It says
bad.
fuck. It says fuck across his face, and then he's holding a world in his hands, and it's like dripping down. You know what I mean? So yeah, he's pretty
That's how
cool.
I feel. And like my fandom for Rocker isn't necessarily his talent. Now, do I think he's super talented? Absolutely, but he makes late nights in December more exciting because of who he is.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Our boy, I say our boy, he's my boy because he's JBird's boy. Kade Sonnier, we're all rooting for him because he's a hometown boy, or at least local to us, and grew up where we grew up in the same kind of like Cajun. I don't know what you'd say, like Cajun descendants and stuff. And of course, we'd love to see him win, but like bareback riding is now more exciting because Rocker's in it. If Kade Sonnier would go win pre-Rocker Steiner, yeah, that's cool. But if he beats Rocker Steiner, let's blow the roof off this place. Let's go to the Cajun Dome and have some kegs and a parade. And Rocker will probably show up, and it'll be real fun then.
Hell yeah.
Hey, so Rocker, tonight, it's funny you say that. Right now, tonight, San Antonio went on. Rocker was there in the semifinals. Kade, Taylor Broussard, my man, which Cade's fourth in the world right now. Taylor's fifth in the world. Last year, Rocker Steiner was the PRCA Resistol Rookie of the Year. Went to the NFR. Guess what? This year, 2023, Resistol Rookie of the Year. Kade Sonnier, gonna be at the NFR. Put it on your calendars.
I'll
No
write it down.
doubt.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and make the.
Oh shit, we lost Jake.
Oh, man. He'll be
Jake,
back.
what you touch? What you touch, Jake?
Didn't do
He'll
nothing.
be
Randy
back.
Durrell's trying to call me, and I had to get that out of there.
Oh man,
Did it mess
imagine
it
that
up?
ruining a good time. No, man,
Nah,
we good.
you good?
We thought Heather came back in on you.
No.
Turn off the lights on you.
Yeah. Well, anyway, like I knew this when we started. That kind of stuff was going to happen. But anyway, there's going to be 24 more calls because I didn't answer. But anyway, we were on Kade Sonnier. I'm gonna make the bold prediction of the year. This
Hey,
is
Kate, let me
the
stop
best
you real quick.
camo,
Hey,
the best camo bold prediction of the year. Like JBird at the finals, he's got the cinch pick of the night, the bold pick of the night. The Stony Rock Productions lock of the night. I got the bold prediction of the night. Our boy Ern Bob is going to finish in the top 10 of the
Oh,
PRCA.
winning. That's what I'm talking about. We'll
heck
be in
yeah.
Vegas this year. We already have a table for
He's
8
not going.
reserved.
He's not just going. Like going's one thing. He's going to be competitive. He's going to be in the top 15. Make it. He's going to be in the top 10, guaranteed.
So man, he's gonna be happy to hear this when he sees this video.
The party's not over, it's just leaving town. So don't be disappointed.